launching a high-intensity campaign to eliminate temporary and dilapidated housing nationwide in 450 days.
Middle East conflict. Future Hezbollah leader killed.
Promoting the cultural and historical values of Kine Doi Tourism Village.
Welcome to today's news. My name is Nguyễn Thị and I will be your guide through today's latest update. On the evening of October 5th in Hanoi, the government and the Presidium of the Central Committee of the Vietnam Fatherland Front organized a program to launch support for the elimination of temporary and dilapidated houses across the country, with the theme A Warm Home for All People.
Launching a 450-day campaign with the goal of eliminating temporary and dilapidated housing nationwide by the end of 2025, the Prime Minister called on the entire political system, fellow citizens, comrades, and the business community to join hands, unite, and accelerate further in the spirit of mutual support and affection, ensuring that no one is left behind in the era of the nation's advancement. During the program, representatives from ministries, localities, businesses, and philanthropists donated funds to support disadvantaged areas. According to the organizing committee, the total amount raised by the end of the program was 5.932 trillion Vietnamese dongs, of which 3.287 trillion Vietnamese dongs was raised during the program and 2.645 trillion Vietnamese dongs was from contributions from 61 localities.
Arab media report that Hashim Shafidai, chairman of the Executive Council and the top candidate for the position of leader of the Hezbollah movement, was killed in an Israeli airstrike in Lebanon on October 3rd.
According to sources, Safadine, along with associates and Iranian military advisors, died in the airstrike on the outskirts of the capital Beirut. Regional media reported that the Israeli military dropped 73 tons of bombs in the airstrike targeting an underground bunker where a meeting of Hezbollah leaders, including Safadine, was taking place. The attack occurred 4 days after Israel bombed Hezbollah's headquarters in the outskirts of Beirut, killing leader Hassan Nasrallah and a senior Iranian military advisor. This attack prompted Iran to launch a severe retaliatory missile strike against Israel on the evening of October 1st.
Severe flooding has devastated the famous tourist city of Chiang Mai, Thailand, as the water level in the Pink River flowing through the area reached a record high of 5.3 meters on the afternoon of October 5th, breaking a 15-year record.
Authorities in Chiang Mai reported that the water level of the Ping River, which runs along the eastern edge of the city, remains extremely high and continues to rise since October 4th. In many other areas, floodwaters have also risen to about 1 meter deep. Key economic areas in Chiang Mai have been heavily impacted, having just begun to recover from a major flood that occurred on September 26th. The rising floodwaters have forced authorities to evacuate tourists to safer areas. Dozens of shelters have been set up throughout the city to provide for residents. Flooding has been reported in 20 provinces, mostly in northern Thailand, as of October 5th. The Thai Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Department stated that at least 49 people have died and 28 have been injured in the floods since August.
Coming up next are some updated news.
This morning, October 6th, in Hanoi, the Culture Festival for Peace took place to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the capital's liberation and the 25th anniversary of Hanoi receiving the title, City for Peace, from UNESCO. The Culture Festival for Peace consists of 3 main parts: Memories of Hanoi, The Flow of Heritage, Hanoi, City for Peace, City of Creativity. The program recreates significant historical milestones of the capital through different periods, showcasing and performing both tangible and intangible cultural heritage, festivals, and typical craft villages of the capital. Approximately 10,000 people participated in the event, including 700 domestic and international guests. with 9,000 participants in the parade and performances. One highlight of the program was a vivid reenactment of the troops marching to take over Hanoi during the historic moment on October 10, 1954, amidst a sky filled with flags and flowers, celebrating the victorious end of a 9-year arduous resistance war.
In response to the draft decree on toll collection for state-owned highways from the Ministry of Transport, the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry, VCCI, has suggested considering a detailed classification of fees based on road quality, such as the number of lanes and the maximum permitted speed on the route. This approach would help accurately reflect the value of services, leading to a corresponding and appropriate fee level. Additionally, VCCI recommends adding regulations regarding the adjustment of highway usage fees in line with changing circumstances. For example, fees could increase in proportion to inflation or decrease with government incentives and support during economic hardships.
The World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, has published the Global Innovation Index 2024, GII 2024, showing that Vietnam ranks 44th out of 133 countries and economies, improving by 2 positions compared to 2023. Notably, Vietnam has 3 indicators that rank first in the world: high-tech imports, high-tech exports, and exports of innovative goods. Vietnam holds the 2nd position among 38 middle-income countries. Furthermore, WIPO recognizes Vietnam as one of the 8 middle-income countries that have improved their rankings the most since 2013, and also one of the 3 countries that have consistently demonstrated outstanding innovation performance relative to their level of development for 14 consecutive years, along with India and Moldova.
The Nghệ An Provincial People's Committee recently issued a decision to recognize Quynh village as a tourist destination. This recognition provides favorable conditions for Quynh village to develop tourism, but it also requires a systematic and careful approach to tourism development, avoiding spontaneous form in the past.
Quỳnh Doi is located in the northeast of Quỳnh Lưu district. Few places are like this land, a rural village with a living space of less than 1 square kilometer that boasts 9 historical and cultural relics that have been ranked, including 8 national historical and cultural relics. Such a high density of relics reflects the depth and richness of a cultural village, a heroic community. Today, that pride is doubled as Quỳnh Doi has officially been recognized as a tourist destination of the province.
My fellow villagers and I are very excited and proud after receiving the decision from the Provincial People's Committee. I am committed to contributing to building and developing the village into an attractive destination.
The Ho clan is famous for producing many outstanding figures, such as Ho Sun Hong, Ho Tung Mao, Ho Nok Lam. This reputation makes the Ho family temple a popular destination for tourists. Generations of the clan are committed to preserving the cultural heritage while promoting sustainable tourism.
Our family council has 13 members who take turns serving visitors, offering incense, conducting ceremonies, and providing information. It's an honor to be recognized, but we strive to make it an impressive destination.
First, we plan to improve infrastructure, build a tourism operations center, and electric vehicles. Second, to call for investment from enterprises.
By valuing education, revolutionary traditions, and the importance of historical sites, Quỳnh Doi Commune aims to enhance cultural standards and restore its historical relics into spiritual and cultural tourism attractions.
That is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching and see you next time.